Hey, I'm Josh, co-founder and CEO at Interact. We are the original quiz funnel software, and I'm going to show you some of the best quiz funnels that have ever been built on our platform. These range everywhere from being like 9 or 10 years old all the way up to this year in 2025. So we're going to look at what makes them work, how much money they've made, or how many leads they brought in, and we'll go from there. So let's jump right in. The first one that I want to show you is from Shanti Zach. Shanti is a quiz funnel expert at this point. She helps a lot of people create these quizzes, but she also kind of eats her own dog food, if you will, and has some really good quizzes of her own. So this assessment here is a growth type assessment. So find your growth type, and then it's going to give resources at the end. So we hop in here. This is the Interact quiz software here. This is the funnel itself. Lots of good emojis. The questions are very well asked, and you'll go through this. Now, at the end, there is going to be a lead capture, which is kind of the magic of these quizzes, right? So you're able to capture leads and segment them into your email list automatically. That is the huge advantage of Interact. We have direct integrations with all the email marketing and marketing automation softwares. There are like cheap or really free opportunities to create quizzes, but they're not going to integrate directly with your email software, and they're not going to segment the leads the way that you can with Interact. So you're not going to be able to send that lead to your ActiveCampaign or your Kit or your Flowdesk through a direct integration, which kind of makes it more effort than it's worth. So you're the Luminous Leader, and this is a really well done results page because obviously Shanti is excellent at writing quizzes, and so this is the results here. So this is like kind of the ending part of the quiz funnel. For now, you will obviously get a follow-up email that's specific to your results, and then there is this, which is Quiz Funnels 2025 101 is have a low price offer at the end of your quiz. This one's 17. I've seen 9, 7, 37, kind of anything under $40, especially in the digital product space. That's your sweet spot for a quiz funnel in 2025. So this quiz funnel in particular has netted her at least 50K. We did a case study together, and that's what she said. So netted at least 50K in direct sales from leads that are tagged from taking the quiz, whether that's directly here in the results where they're buying something or later on. So 50K quiz here, really well done. I want to take you over to 100K quiz. This is from Kay Putnam. Kay is a brand strategist and has this really cool brand strategy quiz. So makes sense. What's your brand personality? This quiz has netted her at least 100K, probably more these days. This is an older funnel, but it's been in place since I believe 2016, 2017, and is still continuing to work really well. So I want to take you through it because it's just a well done example of a quiz funnel. So you take the quiz. Again, similar concept. This one has some image answers. That's also something that's really easy and Interact. We got an Unsplash integration, or you can upload your own images, whichever one you prefer. It makes it really easy to do. This is a 16 question quiz. Generally, quiz funnels are somewhere between 5 on the very bottom end. That's kind of pushing in on the short side, all the way up to, we'll look at one today that's 30 questions. So these can be a bit longer. Again, popping in my email address and my name to see my results. Boom. It's going to redirect. That's another function in Interact that's really easy to set up. Redirect to landing page results. So this is the Maverick, and now I'm on a different URL. So that's also good for tracking and things like that if you're running Facebook ads to these, which a lot of people do. So this is the result. And again, I believe there is a low price offer at the end and a course that you can go into here down at the bottom. So you got some ways to follow up. So that's a 100K quiz funnel. Really, really well done there. I'm going to bump you over to a 7-figure quiz funnel. Now, this is Jenna Kutcher's website. Jenna has had several quiz funnels with Interact over the years. They're not the only way that she generates leads, but we did do a case study together, and it's one of the top ways, and it's contributed to her business growing to 7 figures. So this is the latest one. Are you ready to level up? Curious, take the quiz. This is going to take you through a series of questions, capture a lead at the end, and then show you some resources that are specific to you. So you're kind of starting to see the general vibe here, right? Like you ask some questions, you have the lead capture form, and then you're giving resources at the end. Now, the thing about the questions and the concept of the quiz in general is that it has to be something your audience wants to know the answer to, something that they actually care about. I'm going to pop you over to another example here from Salary Transparent Street. This is just from the end of 2024, so this is very recent. This one's, are you underpaid? Are you underpaid is a question that a lot of people were asking because Salary Transparent Street does those on the street interviews. They're super cool if you've ever watched them, where Hannah, who's the founder, will stop people, ask them what they make, how they got their job. Really great stuff. Really great stuff. But everybody's watching those videos and naturally they're thinking, well, am I underpaid? And so that's what this quiz funnel is for. This one's shorter. It's just a few questions to figure out if you are actually being underpaid. And so pop you right through to the end, see my results. You might be underpaid, do more research, links to some other resources there. I don't have exact numbers on this one, but when I interviewed Hannah, she said this is their best performing lead magnet. They tested it directly against a downloadable. And so compared to, a more typical standard lead magnet, this one worked better. So just a good example here of a simple quiz funnel answering a simple question, but obviously something that people really care about. Next one I want to show you is from The Habit Ayurveda. This one I do know has generated over 170,000 leads. And Carly, who's the founder over there, when I interviewed her, she didn't have an exact number. But when I asked her what this quiz had done for her business, she said everything. Like, that's just what she said. I thought that was really compelling. Obviously, that's a big deal. And she also said, well, I live a really good life thanks to my business, and my quiz is my funnel. Like, that's my funnel that I send people through. That's how I generate leads. 170,000 subscribers. I mean, even conservatively, and I'm not taking this from what Carly said, I'm just kind of guesstimating, most leads are worth somewhere between $2 and $10. So you're looking at low end 300K, high end close to $1 million quiz funnel. So very cool stuff here. This one's a little bit longer. This is a dosha type quiz, and it's a dosha type quiz to help you figure out why your body is feeling off, why your energy is low. That's oftentimes what Carly helps people with. So here it is. Boom, boom, boom. Skip this. And again, you're going to be redirected because that's kind of the ideal way to set up these funnels. So you have the quiz, which runs through Interact. You capture the lead. That integrates directly with your email software. It segments the leads. And then you send to a custom landing page. Well, let's look at one more here. This one's from Henry's House of Coffee. Parag, who's the owner over there. He's a really great marketer and a better person, honestly. I've interviewed him twice on our podcast. This is the CoffeeMatchmaker quiz that he made in conjunction with his predecessors, who are 3 generations of coffee roasters. It's a really simple quiz that helps you find your ideal coffee. Again, captures leads. At the end, redirects to Shopify collection. This is an example of using this with Shopify. Interact uses this redirect function to redirect to Shopify collections rather than doing a direct API integration, which it's, you got to do one little extra step, but we are a lot cheaper than most of the other Shopify quiz builders as a result of doing this way. And if you set it up like this, it converts really well. So that is what it is. That's the whole process. Let's go to tryinteract.com. That's our website. And this is what it looks like. You can start for free. No credit card required. You can build out your whole quiz funnel. Let's log in and take a look at how we build one of these. So if we go to create a new quiz, you can generate with AI, clone one of our templates, or start from scratch. Let's go ahead and clone a template because we got a lot of them in here that are really nice. So let's go with, let's see here. Are you on track to a 1 million net worth? This is a quiz that's kind of financial advice quiz. So we'll use this template, pop it into our builder, and then we can go ahead and make some edits. So you can just click on anything to change it, change an image. So replace this. So let's find another money photo. Probably is going to show me the same photo, but hey, slightly different. We'll crop and save. And then you'll see how easy it is to set up the correlations or the logic here. So set answer scores. This is a scored quiz. So it's basically saying tally up the points, whatever your point range is at the end. That's the one that you get shown as your result. Then we'll toggle on lead gen. That's what everybody's interested for these quiz funnels. So you turn on first name, go ahead and change this. So find your money path, something like that, change it up, and get personalized financial advice. Change button color here so this matches our brand. Boom. Some nice green for money. And then we'll continue. And then this is the nice magical part. So Interact has all of these direct integrations, ActiveCampaign, Beehive's a new one, Flowdesk, Kit, popular ones, MailChimp, obviously a lot of people use that one, Klaviyo. So whatever you're using, you can directly integrate it. I'll do HubSpot because that's what we use. And you'll see that each result, so these are my 3 different results of this quiz, can go to a different workflow or a different list. Super easy to set this up so that you can segment these leads out and have a different onboarding sequence for each of your results, which is really powerful for increasing that engagement. There's a lot of studies showing the increase in sales with personalized follow-ups. Usually the number that gets thrown around is 3.4x the value. You can also scan scores as a field here. So we'll just go ahead and do that and we're good to go. So then you publish. This is all done. You get an embed code and you embed that directly into a page on your site. And then you're going to send traffic there as the start of your funnel. You can also turn off the cover page and create your own custom cover page like you saw with the example from Shanti. And you can redirect to your own results pages. So you can really make it branded, make it feel like your unique experience. It's your funnel. It feels like your brand. It doesn't feel like a third party. Also integrates directly with your email and marketing automation softwares to make that aspect of it really smooth and easy. So yeah, a couple of these funnels have done 50K, 100K, more than that. We've seen many, many times where people will do 100K plus leads from a quiz, or on the lower end where you're a small business and leads are worth $5 to you. Somebody might collect 1,000 leads over a year. That's still pretty good, like you're getting some extra money in the bank. And our pricing, which let me just run you through that really quickly. So Interact has a base plan that's at $27 a month if you pay annually. With that one, you can collect up to 500 leads per month. We are bumping that up soon, though, so that number is going to move to 1,000, so a much higher plan there. And then this one here is going to go to 5. This one's going to go to 15, so you'll be able to collect a lot of leads. Honestly, if you're doing this and it's going to be an important thing for you, I would recommend investing in a platform like Interact. Doesn't have to be ours, but we do think we're the best at it, and we've been doing this for 12 years now. This is the only thing that we do. We are simply a lead generation quiz builder. That is our thing. That's what we do. That's why we have all the integrations that we built up over the years. Our platform is really simple and easy to use. Got a lot of good templates in there. Got an AI in there that can help you build if that's also useful for you. So yeah, give it a go and see what it does for you. We have a 14-day free trial. That's why I'm saying that, because you can test it out, see if it's going to work for you before you got to commit to anything. So good luck with quiz funnels. These are some of the coolest ones that I've seen over the years. And obviously there are many, many more because we have just over 8,000 customers. So it's been highly successful for people, over 100 million leads generated to date. So give it a shot. See where it goes for you.